Okay. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Do you hear me? Anybody hear me?
We all hear each other.
Okay. Okay. So we want to start our event tonight with birthday for Yasmin. Yasmin. Where's Yasmin? Yasmin, come here. Come here, come up here. Yasmin. Let her come here. Come, Yasmin. Wanna see you? Gonna say something? What's your name, Yasmin? How old are you, Yasmin? Right? Okay, guys, would you please cut the cake and say happy birthday to Yasmin? Guys, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Yasmin. Happy birthday to Sana. Yasmin, you are on the Facebook and YouTube. No. Hadiza, Fairuz, Noura, Yasmin, Serena, Yasmin, wanna say something?
I want to try it.
Sorry, it is not my turn. Wait for her.
Okay.
No,
Ali.
no.
Ali. Yalla. Again, guys, happy birthday. One more time. Day to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Yasmin. Happy birthday to you. Yalla, 1, 2, 3. Good job. Good job. Okay, so let me fix the camera. Okay, so we are gonna start now, inshallah. We have Dr. Abdul tonight as our speaker. So I will let him introduce himself, give you a little introduction about himself. Then he's gonna start the presentation for tonight. Abdul?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yeah, this is Abdul Hye. I am glad to join the group. Alhamdulillah, I am a basically engineer, mechanical engineer. I work for NASA almost 28 years. I'm now retired. I do Zoom presentations everywhere around the world. And I have books published and many presentations. So I'll be happy to share with all of you this presentation. They are very useful, short, and benefit from it. Jazakallah khair. I live in Houston, right here, around here. So anytime you need any presentation, just let me know. Thank you very much.
I am going to. Here it is.
You have a question, Shahab?
No.
Okay. Dr. Hye, I don't know if your mic cut out, but we can't hear you.
Really?
I can hear you now. So you can begin your presentation, inshallah.
Okay, everybody can see this page. A black
Yes,
hole.
yes, we can see it, inshallah.
Okay, this presentation is about black hole. Quran is a book of science. It has over 6,000 verses. More than 1,000 deal with science. Almost 20% of the Quran has to do with science. We use every day, whether you are learning or using, we benefit from science. And Quran also has a bigger share of that information in the Quran. We're going to share with you because it is the final revelation. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent many prophets, many holy books, and this is the final one. So it has a lot of scientific information which are not found in other previously revealed holy books. So we need to learn Quran as much as possible so we can be smart and we can benefit from it. This gentleman, Dr. Bukhail, he was a French medical doctor. He used to live in Saudi Arabia. Brother, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Sheikh.
Okay, so this gentleman he used to live in Saudi Arabia, and he has did a lot of research, and he wrote that book, the Bible, the Quran, and Science. In that book, he tried to compare all the scientific facts in the Bible and Quran to verify that those information in the Quran are scientifically correct. At the end, he says, I could not find a single error in the Quran. He tried because there is no error in the Quran. This is Professor Keith Moore at the University of Toronto. He's still there. His research area is conception and stages of embryological growth. How a child grows in the womb of his or her mother. As we all grow up in mother's womb, how this thing happens, that is his research area. And he did a lot of research and he found many things in the Quran. He said that I found everything from Quran. And he has written a book, it's called Developing Human. This book has been translated into 8 languages. This is a textbook in medical school around the world. Because if somebody wants to be a doctor, he has to know embryology. In order to learn embryology, you have to learn either from the Quran or from this book. In that book, he has concluded.
Dr. Abdul, we don't hear you here at the MCC. It's hard to hear. Would you like to get close to your mic or something?
Okay, Brother Hamza.
Yes.
Yeah, what should I disable the thing you mentioned earlier?
No. You don't have to do that. Maybe get in close to your microphone.
Okay.
You know, you don't have to go back. I could hear you and they could hear you. It's just it has to, the volume has to go up.
It is higher volume, but there is some noise here with the kids, so.
I know, but I don't know if Dr. Hye knows how to turn up the mic volume, so I don't know how to help that, Charlie.
Is it higher?
Yes, it's a little higher, but I need it to be more higher.
Okay, let me go down a little bit. Okay, how about that?
Okay, no worries. Just try your best. Try to stay close to your mic.
Okay.
I would suggest you project your voice louder, inshallah.
Okay, inshallah. So this is about Professor Tejasen. He's at Chiang University, Thailand, Bangkok. He's the Dean of Medical Science in that university. And his research area is pain receptors, how pain happens in our body. As you know that we have skin, this is the picture of the skin. It has pain receptors all over the body. So that's how we can hear or you can sense the pain. So Allah mentioned in the Quran, verse number 56, Surah Nisa, about the taste of punishment. Yazukul Azab, how Allah is going to punish the people of the hellfire by changing their skin. The change of skin will make more painful, more sensitive. And he was so impressed by the scientific accuracy of those receptors that so described so beautifully that it was sufficient for him to accept the truth and he became Muslim. See, this Quran was revealed 1400 years back. We have been reading again and again for the last 1400 years. We just keep on reading, but this is a scientist. He knows exactly how pain works. And when he read this verse, it was sufficient for him to accept the truth, accept the creator who created the humans. So in the Quran, there are many, many verses, many, many references, scientific references. And if we study more, we'll be able to understand better Quran. This is our solar. Is Hamza, is it clear now? Is it better? Brother Hamza,
Now,
is it clear now? Is it a little better?
it is a little better, Sheikh.
Okay. So this is our solar system. As you can see, we have the sun on the left side, and we have each of the planet have their profile, have their path. They cannot cross each other, they cannot hit each other. Allah made the system like that so that they can spin continuously forever. We have some of the planets we have next to the Earth is Mars. NASA has a mission to Mars. Within the next 15 to 20 years, you'll be able to see that right now we have many robots over there doing the survey. Very soon there will be humans will be landing over there on the Mars. It is very exciting. So within the next 15, 20 years, we'll be able to see human beings are walking and they're exploring many things on the Mars. So next to Mars, we have Jupiter. It is the largest planet in our solar system. Earth has one moon, it has 67 moons. And it is so big, you can see the red dot on the Jupiter is so big, it is a volcanic hole. You can put couple of Earths through those holes, as you can see how big it is as compared to our Earth. And we have Saturn, it has a lot of beautiful rings, and Uranus and Neptune. So these are the solar system we have. When the light travels from the sun, it travels like that. It takes about 3 hours to cross our solar system. That's how we can see how is the size of our solar system is. It's very small, actually, as compared to the vast universe. So this is our Earth, and that is the sun. Earth has a diameter of 8,000 miles diameter, and it is at a distance of 93 million miles from the sun. Earth spins on its own axis. It makes day and night in 24 hours. That's how we have day and night. We have 5 prayers. And it moves in such a way so he can pray all the prayers. Similarly, the Earth goes around the sun like this. It takes 365 days to go around the sun. Everyone in this space has at least 2 motions. One is called spin on its own axis, like Earth, and also it goes around something else. So as you can see, we are moving at a speed of 67,000 miles per hour. It is very high speed, but we don't feel anything. That's how Allah is moving the earth at that speed. So we have day, we have night. We can have our normal life. We can sleep at night, wake up during the day and work, those kind of activities. So now about the black hole is very interesting because about 100 years back, Albert Einstein, as you know, he was a great scientist. In those days, there was no computer. They used to use mathematical model. They used to write big equation and try to analyze, try to balance, try to sort out those kind of things. So he concluded from his mathematical model that there is a big pieces besides our solar system, besides other planets. There are massive, big pieces of mass, which is there to balance our solar system and other things in the universe. He made that point. It was a concept. He called it black hole. He could not prove it because nobody has seen a black hole. Like we can see the sun, we can see the moon, but we cannot see a black hole. So that was the puzzle. He left. After he left, over the years, there are many theories based on his analysis models about the black hole, that how the black hole will look like, how it will be shaped, where it is, those kind of analysis. People made a lot of research on that. You cannot see the black hole. Like you can see the sun, you can see the moon, you can see other stars through a telescope, but you cannot see the black hole. One of the reason is, it is, first of all, it is very far. Second reason is, it is, light goes into the black hole. See, everywhere light goes, we can see with our eyes or with telescope. But black hole, it is so powerful, it has such powerful force, it pulls the light. Anywhere there is light, it goes into the black hole. So there is no way you can see that. It has extreme temperatures. This is one of the things which we cannot even conceive. Just to give an idea, this is our sun. As you can see, it's very hot. Scientists estimate that the surface temperature of the sun is about 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a lot of heat, right? If you go around the earth, if you go to your in your house, your temperature is what, 75, 78, 85. If you go outside, 95, 100. If you go to Alaska, is minus 50, those kind of temperatures. But sun is about 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. It is burning gas continuously, massively. And if you can go to the center, there is estimate that this center temperature of the sun is about 27 million degrees. It's very hot. But if you talk about black hole's temperature is much higher. Not only millions, but it can be billions of degrees Fahrenheit. Also, it has extremely low temperature. If you study physics, we have a definition, it's called absolute zero. That means lowest possible temperature in physics is called absolute zero, which is minus 460. It is very cold. Now, scientists found out in the black hole, the temperature can be lower than that. So we're going to see it very soon. So the temperature can be very high and very low, beyond our imagination. So you're going to see a lot of numbers. Then it will give you some idea about the range of temperatures, distances, sizes, and so on. Just to give you an idea, you can see that Earth, gravity of the Earth is 1. And if the size becomes bigger, the gravity increases. That is the general rule. So if you weigh 100 pounds on the Earth. And if you go to the moon, you'll be 1/6. You'll be like 15 pounds. Is it not a cool thing to have? You lose so much weight over there. Similarly, if you go to Mars, it will be 1/3. It will be like 33 pounds. But if you go to the sun, it will be very high, like 28 times, 2,800 pounds, and so on. But if you go to the black hole, it is so massive, it is so big, and so much force it has, your weight will be almost infinity. You cannot even put a number on it. Not 100, not 500, not 5,000, not 5 million. It is almost mathematically, they call it infinity. Very large. So you can see the black hole is so big and so massive, and it has so much powerful force. How it became a reality? We have been talking for the last 100 years after Albert Einstein says that, but nobody has seen a black hole. So this is the first time. As you can see, in last year, in the month of April, it became a reality. What they did, it took them 2 years by 200 scientists around the world, and they use 8 telescopes. They are placed in locations from where you can actually view the black hole. So they put 8 of them. One of them was in the South Pole and other places, and they collected the data simultaneously. It has to be simultaneously, otherwise, because the shape changes continuously. So they collected the data using the same clock, they call it atomic clock, and they collected all the data from 8 places and then brought them in one place. It was very massive data. It was not like a little hard drive. It was massive hard drive, transported by 747, those kind of planes. And they took 6 months and they combined those data because each telescope was viewing part of the telescope. So when you combine those data, you can see the complete shape. And they came up with this picture. As you can see, it is like a dog. So this is the picture of a black hole, not the actual black hole. Because actual black hole you cannot see. It is very, very far, and light goes into the black hole, so you cannot see. But this is the picture of the data collected from 8 segments of the black hole. That's how it looks like. Just to give an idea, this is the Earth. As you can see, Earth is only 8,000 miles diameter. And the sun is 860,000 miles. As you can see, Earth is so big, sun is so big as compared to the Earth. Now, what is the size of this black hole? This size of the black hole is, as you can see, if you can count the numbers, don't forget to drop any zeros. It is like 25 billion miles. It is size. It is not 8,000, not 860,000. Or in other words, if you collect 3 million Earths, we have only one Earth. If you can collect 3 million Earths all together, bring them together like tennis balls, that is the size of this black hole. You can see your imagination will be much bigger, you have to think big, so you can see it. And how far it is? We can only measure few miles, few hundred miles, few million miles. How about this one? The distance is, as you can see, 30 million trillion miles. It is so far. You can see the zeros. As you can see, we ran out of zeros. It is so big and so far. This is about one black hole. Allah may have created many other black holes. It took 2 years just to study one black hole. So if you want to know more, we have to wait before we can have an advanced technology. You can see further, and we can find probably other black holes. And Allah knows this may be the smallest one. And there are bigger ones which may be further away from us. We have to wait until we can find more. Just to give you some features about the black hole, it has massive gravity, as I showed you. Light is pulled into the black hole. Nothing can come out. It's so powerful, it can even pull the light. Even the light, if it is bent, if the light is passing close by, it will be pulled and light will bend and go into the black hole. And there are places inside the black hole which are very cold. And outside, there may be temperatures billions of degrees Fahrenheit. Even sun will be feel shy that I thought I was the most hottest piece. Now it will be found that there are hotter piece than sun. Billions of degrees, not millions. And it has also continuously balancing. So it has, scientists estimate that it is called burping. That means gas is coming out also massively. And everything around the black hole cannot stay until its speed, the speed of light. Even the gas particles, small things, all are massively rotating with the black hole with the speed of light. So you can see the speed is also very high. The temperature can be very low, also very high, and very big and very far. That is called black hole. Just to give you some other ideas, in the scientific world, it became a mystery because many things became undefined. We thought we know many things. Now we found out from this black hole that we do not know many things. Good example, magnetic force, how big it can be. We only find out, cannot put a number on that black hole about its gravity. The speed of light. So far, scientists used to think that it has certain speed of light. Now scientists say it is possible to speed of light can be increased, can be higher. Low temperature. We know physics. We study physics that the temperature can be minus 460. Lowest possible temperature, absolute zero, they call it. Can it be lower than that? Is it possible? Yes. High temperature, how high it can be? We know billions. Can it be more billions? So these are new territories. We don't have answer.
Sir,
Size.
I have a question about how do the scientists make these estimates about the lowest temperatures and the highest temperatures?
Okay, we'll talk at the end. After the presentation, we'll have a question and answer summary, inshallah. And the size and the distance, as you can see, they are all beyond our imagination. Now, after looking into all this black hole, about it is so massive piece sitting over there. It took so long for us to find out who created this black hole. Is it not amazing? It did not happen by itself. And we know Allah created everything. He says in the Quran, everything He created, whether you see or not see. But how He created? He just says this word, kun fayakun. It was not there. The black hole was not there. Allah says be, and it came to existence. With all these features, temperature, speed, size, distance, everything perfectly designed and perfectly placed over there instantly. There was no time limit for that. Allah said and it happened. That is the power of Allah. So should not you think about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? We sometimes wonder about big rockets, big, all kinds of powerful things. How about the powerful? How powerful is the creator who created such a massive piece, black hole? This is just one in the vast universe. We have a long way to go before we find other things. So you can see he's so powerful. We sometimes wonder about scientific things, other things, but we should really think about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that he's so powerful. He's so far, big pieces he created, and we should know about it. In the Quran, there are references. It doesn't have to say about black hole. But this gentleman, William Hubble, Edwin, 1925, he was able to explain that the universe is expanding. Everything is falling out, moving away. Allah mentioned in the Quran at Dariyat, verse number 47, as you can see, vastness of space. A particular word is called museum, something continuously expands. That is the word Allah mentioned in this verse. Allah is saying this thing 1400 years back. We have been reading the same verse, we have been memorizing, but now scientists say, yes, it is expanding continuously. This is another place. Stephen Hawking, he was a British scientist. He wrote a book, A Brief History of Time. And in that book, he has said that discovery of the universe expanding is one of the great intellectual revolution of the 20th century. He thought to find that the universe is expanding is the greatest thing for mankind to know. Allah mentioned about the expansion of the universe long before man even learned how to build a telescope. See, when Quran was revealed, we had no idea about outer space. Galileo was the first one about maybe 300 years back. First build a telescope, and he was about it. Before that, we did not know many things. During that time, Allah mentioned about the expansion of the universe. Now scientists say, yes, it is true. So there are many other verses. This is another verses. Allah mentioned Al-Anbiya verse number 33, that we have day and night, and each of the pieces in the orbit floating, as I showed you in the picture. Particular was called Yasbahun. Yasbahun means something with motion. It can be applied to any pieces which continuously moves. It is not staying in the same place with rotation. This is another place at Takwir, verse number 15 and 16. Allah mentioned about the appearance and disappearance of the day and night, and how they swiftly move, continuously expanding. Those kind of scenario is happening in the universe continuously. We may live on the earth, say forever, still the expansion of the universe will be continuously going on. Allah's universe has no limits. It can expand as much as you want. He has no limits. So just to conclude, as you can see, as we know about black hole now, more about it, we'll know more in the future also. The data are being analyzed more. We just gave you the raw data. So they will analyze more deeper into those, what you call dough inside, and find more about it. So as science progresses, as you can see, Quran should be more clear to the mankind. It should not confuse you. It should help to understand science. Science will help us to understand. Also, science is a relative subject. As you can see, many things was proven, proposed, later was rejected. It can happen to science because it is a continuously revolving subject. What is not clear today may be clear tomorrow. What is true today may not be true tomorrow. So it is continuously changing. But the Quran is absolute truth for mankind from Allah. Quran has been revealed 1400 years back. It is absolutely positively correct, 100%. We should never have a doubt about it. No matter where we live after millions of years later, we may have a lot of scientific progress. We may have a lot of technological progress, but none of them will be able to conflict with Quran. And also remember, Quran is for the guidance for mankind. The more you understand Quran, the more you will understand about the Creator. The more you study Quran, the more it will help us to understand our Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That should be our focus. It should not confuse you. It should make our belief stronger, clear. As you can see, if you would not see this black hole, say 2 years back, we would not know about how big a piece can be. Now we know more about it. Similarly, so if you study Quran, we'll understand the Creator better. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us, guide us to understand Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as much as you can. We try to understand him. He has 99 names. He can do many things. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't eat. He can see everybody at the same time. So much power he has and authorities. He's controlling the universe. We have to go back. We came from him. We have to go back to him. So our mission should be try to understand him as much as possible, so we can get the best paradise in the life hereafter. Are you ready for that? Everybody can hear me?
Yes, Jazakallah khairan, Doctor.
Okay, inshallah.
For
So
the
we have
nice
a,
presentation. And just stay with us. We're gonna start the Kahoot game.
okay.
Jazakallah khairan for the nice presentation. And guys, you hear me? No, Kahoot. Start the Kahoot. Guys, are you ready? Ready? Back to your seats.
Put the code. Can you put the code? Like, can you share your screen, please?
Amr, we can't see the code. Can you share the screen?
I never got my finger last week.
Okay. Bank code is 7254202. Guys. Okay, we are about to start. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Bismillah. What is the black hole? What is the black hole? What is the black hole? Ahmed. Yeah. What is the center of the solar system? Earth or sun or no? It is the sun. What is the distance between the sun and earth? Whoever pay attention, he will answer. Whoever pay attention will answer this.
Easy.
What is the diameter of the earth? Yusuf, slow down. At the surface of the sun, the temperature is compared to Earth. How much gravitational does Moon have? Asma, you're on fire. Keep going, Asma. True or false? Black hole gravity is infinity. Can you air slower near a black hole? Who created our universe? Allah. True or false? Quran is the guidance of mankind to understand the Creator. Okay, starting now. It's gonna be fun now, okay? I have 6 eggs. I broke 2. Cook 2, ate 2. How many eggs do I have? Eggs, more than 6. More than 6. Only one right answer. It's 4. Same 2 eggs. You broke it, you played, you ate it. You need to think, guys. You need to think. Which one is the in the dictionary is spelled incorrectly? You need to think. For all these questions, you need to think. Asma, how can you drop a raw egg into a concrete floor without cracking it? A farmer has 17 sheep. All but 9 of them died. How many sheep does he have left?
Is this riddles?
A boy is 2 years old. His brother is half as old as him. When he first born, he's 50. How old will his brother be? Guys, what's the right answer? What's the right answer? 49. 49. Yes. What is the next number in this sequence? 2, 5, 9, 14. What is next? 2, 5, 9,
Riddle
14.
sequence.
2, 5, 9, 14. Ready? Was it right? You are 9 years old and your dad is 47. How old will your dad be when you are 21?
How
59. Yusuf, focus, focus. You can get it, you can get it. How many legs does the elephant have? Yusuf, don't look to the picture. Don't look to the picture. You don't need to look to the picture. How many legs? Don't look to the picture. You don't need to count them. Omar, elephant has 4 legs. That's it. Yusuf, that's right. How many apples can you fit into an empty box? How many apples? Which one is not empty anymore? Fairuz. There is a fire in a 12-story building. A man panics and he jumped. What's the right answer? What is the right answer? Yusuf, what's the right answer? Oh, coming from the first floor. You got it right? What 2 keys cannot open any door? What 2 keys? What 2 keys? A monkey and donkey. Monkey or donkey? Yusuf, focus ya Yusuf. What gets sharper the more you use it? Asma. What is it? What is it? What is it? What? What's the right answer? Your brain, yeah. What's the right answer? Yeah, your brain, right. There you go. What belongs to you but gets used by everyone else more than you? There you go. Your house, your phone, your name. Your name, right? Okay, two more. An odd number. Take away one letter, not one number, one letter. That will be even. What's a number? Take one letter from number. Take one letter from number. No, take one letter from number 7, became even. Asma. Last one. 5 sisters in a room. What the fifth sister is doing? What the fifth sister is doing?
You people have to play chess.
Playing chess?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see who is winner.
Boy.
We have 3. Third is Fairuz. Fairuz, come here, Fairuz. Come here. Fairuz, Fairuz, come here.
Yeah, boy.
Fairuz. Fairuz. Congratulations, Fairuz. Asma, Asma. 2 smart girls here. Asma and Fairuz. Congratulations, Ali. Congratulations, Ali Malik.
Thank
Let's
you.
see the report. Here's the report. So, yeah. Really? I will stick with brother. Okay, so we have here Asma, Fairuz, Ali Malik first, Salim 5th, Yusuf 7th, Malik 8th, Muhammad 9th, Mira, Suhaila, Sara, Yusuf, Fairuz, Serena, Aslam, Khadija here, Qasim, Ismail. Okay, so thank you very much to join us tonight. Looking forward to see you next week, inshallah, on Friday. Have a good night and Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Bye bye.
Did anyone place second? Is there anybody who's placed second who is still on? Second or third?